Hey guys, Chubby Retro here. Today we're gonna do just a really quick video looking at a local landmark. It's something that's been here for a while. I know I'm gonna get a lot of comments in the comment section saying, that's not new, it's been there. I know, this is the first time I've actually looked at it. It's here in the city of Chino Hills, California, right off the 71 freeway. It's a, like I said, local landmark. I've never been here before, so let's take a look together. What it is it's a restaurant, a local restaurant that's been here for a few years. I believe it was being constructed during the pandemic, and it's a Egyptian themed restaurant. I know on the roof, from one angle, you can see where it says Pharaoh Food, F-A-R-O-U. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct, but I guess it's a Mediterranean or an Egyptian restaurant that just never opened. I'm not 100% sure, and I don't mean to be disrespectful if I'm incorrect, but I believe that it's supposed to be a replication of Ramses here, the statues, and it's supposed to be like a perfect replica, even as far as the second one being demolished. And like I mentioned, it's a restaurant that never opened, and so it's kind of become a tourist attraction here in Chino Hills. I know that it's I see a lot of people taking pictures, a lot of wedding pictures. There's actually some people here taking some pictures as well. And I mean, it's intricate. From my understanding, the inside is completely empty. But from the exterior, I mean, this is a lot of work. A lot of work and a lot of money. And so, I've never been to Egypt, so I don't know how authentic the hieroglyphics and the statues are, but I mean, you know, for being a restaurant off the side of a freeway, it's quite involved and detailed. I mean, I've even seen schools here. I've seen them where they get they get big sheets of paper and they try to replicate the hieroglyphics. I've seen they're sitting here in the cement, drawing, field trips. And like I've mentioned, pictures, wedding pictures, quinceañera pictures. I mean, people come here from far and wide. I mean, I've seen this featured on different websites. And so, but I mean, look at it. You're in the middle of a shopping center. There's a corner bakery over there. There's a taco place here. But I mean, it's very, very intricate and involved, and like I said, this is the first time I've actually ever walked around it, so we're kind of experiencing this together for the first time. I mean, one thing that I always wondered was if this was going to be a restaurant, it has no windows, so it would have been a windowless restaurant. So I wonder if they were planning any type of screens or I mean, I guess it would have to be a screen to replicate outside. I mean, if not, it would have been a very, very dark, closed off locale. The doors are here, and I don't know if you can kind of see inside. And let's see if I can. So you can see what the inside actually looks like. There's a big skylight and just walls with insulation, but nothing else. You guys can see here, there's a public notice of the application to sell alcohol, and it is dated 1/14/22. So that's when this actual license application was posted. And so, I mean, we're already almost 3 years later from when this was posted here, meaning the building was built before. So yeah, I don't know what happened. I mean, I've heard people ran out of money. But I mean, what else are you gonna do with this building? I mean, you can't lease it out as I guess you could, but as a, Pizza Hut or something. I mean, I don't think that's gonna happen. It's already so specific. So, I mean, hopefully one day they do actually figure out a way to open this up. So like I mentioned, from what I've read online, it's supposed to be, I guess, a replica of Ramses' tomb. Once again, I'm not an expert on Egyptian history, so I cannot validate whether that is true or not. But it's fascinating, I mean, how intricate it is. And I understand that, you know, things happen financially, but I could just imagine what it costs to get this restaurant, to get this building to this point. It's pretty interesting. I mean, who knows if it's ever actually gonna open? I mean, it's literally been like this for years. I wanna say at least 5 years. 4 to 5 years it's been like this. And so, I mean, who's to say if it ever will open? Up there, so on that ledge right there, above the roof line, from the freeway, you can see where it says Pharaoh Food or Pharaoh Food. But other than that, I mean, there's nothing else. And it's sat like this for quite a while. But I mean, it's just like, look how intricate it is. I mean, I would like to know what happened. I mean, I understand that things happen in business and money gets tight or what have you, but the simple fact that it's just, you know, here at that Pharaoh Food Egyptian restaurant, actually in the same shopping center, there is a Toys R Us building that obviously is empty, and but it's still standing. It's been vacant since they went out of business. It's, as you can see, it has a Babies R Us as well. But a channel that I follow, the Black Hearts Club, which is a YouTube channel. I met these, I met them probably in September at Not Scary Farm. And they were really, really cool people. They do a lot of videos pertaining to Halloween, spooky season, Christmas, the holidays. And so if you guys like that type of stuff, go ahead and check out their channel. But they did a video about this Toys R Us here because they were surprised that it still actually has the Toys R Us name on the outside, the logo, the front and the back. It has a Babies R Us on the front and back, and this was a big location. I have been to this location when it was open, and so it is funny that of all the locations, you know, around Southern California, they all actually became other stores. They were rented out, but for some reason, this location here in the city of Chino Hills still has the logo outside, and it's been like that since they closed. If you walk up to the actual windows, nothing has changed. They still have a lot of the remnants of the store. This was actually, these here were the, I guess the cart return little stands in the parking lot. But the store is still as it was. When you would walk in here, you would actually walk in through these doors. I remember you would walk into these doors. The return desk would be here. The restrooms would be here as well. Right in front was always the featured toys. So whatever was new would be featured there. If you walked in and went all the way to the left, that's where all the video games were. Video games, action figures. In the back, there was bikes and scooters, and then the Legos were kind of in the middle. But I frequented the store a lot when it was open, when my kids were smaller. And I've always wondered, and when I saw their video, it kind of like hit me, we're like, yeah, how come that store still, of all the stores that are around, most of them have been rented out to somebody else, and this store still has the signage. I know for a fact that they don't light up at night. They're just, you know, dark. But it's funny. I mean, it's a big location. I've always said that this has to be run into like a furniture store, maybe split it in half and make it a grocery store on one side. It's a big location because it was a Babies R Us and the Toys R Us. But inside it's like it's the same. A lot of the fixtures are still there, shelving units. The windows are really dirty, really dirty, so I really can't get a really good grasp on what it looks like inside. But let's see. Yeah, the registers were in here to the left. But yeah, I can't really tell. I mean, but anyway, so I just figured I'd take a quick look. I was inspired by the Black Hearts Club. If you guys don't follow their channel, go ahead and look them up. Really cool stuff, really fun, and best of all, they're really cool people. Very helpful. They gave me advice and tips, and I appreciate it. And I like to watch their videos because they like the spooky season, they like the holidays, which is something that I enjoy. So just wanted to take a look at this as well. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate your support, and I have some really cool stuff coming up soon. So thank you very much.